Life was never meant to be easy. It was meant to shape you.
Every mountain you face, every setback, every sleepless night, it's not there to stop you. It's there to make sure you're strong enough to move forward. People talk about fairness, about luck, about how someone else had it better. But fairness doesn't build warriors. It doesn't create leaders. What builds them is struggle. The weight you carry every day is the same weight that forges your strength.
Yeah, life hits. It hits hard. But every punch it throws at you is just testing one thing. Are you willing to stand back up? That's the difference between those who dream and those who do. Dreamers talk about what they want. Doers bleed for it.
You'll have nights when you doubt everything. You'll stare at the ceiling and ask yourself, am I even good enough for this? And that voice inside, the one that whispers, maybe you're not, that voice isn't your enemy. It's your invitation to grow. Because growth only comes from pressure. Diamonds aren't born in comfort.
See, pain's not the punishment. It's the process. You don't have to enjoy the grind, but you do have to respect it. Because when you fight through that moment where your mind screams enough, that's where winners are made.
I used to think life was unfair, but now I understand it's supposed to be. Because if it were fair, none of us would learn anything. Fairness doesn't build character. Difficulty does. Every loss, every failure, every heartbreak, they're just teachers wearing rough disguises. And the truth, you can either complain or you can climb. One keeps you in the same place. The other gets you to the top.
There will be seasons when you lose faith in yourself. You'll question every decision, every path, every dream. You'll feel like you're running through fog. No direction, no light. But listen, fog doesn't mean you're lost. It means you're still moving.
Every champion you've ever admired felt broken once. They doubted, they cried, they almost quit, but they kept going. That's the part people don't show you on highlight reels. The 4 a.m. mornings when nobody's clapping, the meals they skipped, the friends they lost, the silence that felt louder than any crowd.
You think strength is loud? Nah. Real strength is quiet. It's the moment you whisper to yourself, I'll try it again tomorrow, even when today crushed you.
Discipline isn't glamorous. It's lonely. It's saying no to what feels good now so you can say yes to what lasts later. Anyone can start when it's exciting, but finishing, that's an art. The world won't hand you peace. You must build it, brick by brick, through the noise, through the failures, through the tears. You build peace by keeping promises to yourself. You said you'd show up, so show up. You said you'd keep fighting, so fight. That's how respect is born, not from applause, but from endurance.
And to anyone out there feeling like they've hit the wall, remember this: walls aren't endings, they're invitations to climb higher. Every fall rewires your mind to rise differently. Every scar teaches you something books never could. You're not behind, you're becoming.
Life's greatest gift isn't comfort, it's capacity. The ability to endure, adapt, and transform. You weren't born to watch others live. You were born to live out loud, to stumble, to rebuild, to rise. So when life gets hard, smile. That's proof you're still in the fight.
Sometimes life doesn't just test you, it breaks you. It takes the things you thought you couldn't live without, and it leaves you standing there, empty-handed. And in that silence, you start to see who you really are.
Grief isn't something you fix. It's something you walk through. The storm will come, and it will take you to your knees. You'll cry without warning. You'll hear a song, a voice, a smell, and suddenly the memories hit you like thunder. That's okay. That's love refusing to die.
You're not weak for missing them. You're human. And the waves that knock you down today will someday carry you to peace. It doesn't mean you've forgotten. It means you're learning how to live with it.
Pain teaches you two things: how strong you really are and how much further you can go. When everything feels out of your control, focus on what is in your control, your response. You can't always choose what hits you, but you can choose how you stand after the hit.
You see, life doesn't reward the loudest. It rewards the most consistent. The ones who show up after heartbreak. The ones who rebuild after loss. The ones who love again, even when it scares them. That's courage. That's growth.
Maybe right now you feel stuck in the middle of your storm. Maybe you can't see the shore. But let me tell you, the storm doesn't last forever. It clears. It always clears. And when it does, you'll look back and realize you didn't just survive, you evolved.
Every scar you carry is a story of victory. Every failure you faced is proof of effort. You don't heal by erasing what hurt you. You heal by honoring how far you've come despite it. So keep walking, warrior. You're not broken. You're becoming whole.
There comes a moment when you stop asking why life is hard and you start asking, what can I learn from this? That's the turning point. That's when pain becomes power.
You don't get stronger by avoiding the weight. You get stronger by lifting it again and again. Every day you move forward, even an inch, you're proving something to yourself. You are not done. You're not finished. You're just getting started.
Look, life's not a straight line. It's a climb. Some days you're flying, some days you're crawling. But movement, any movement, still counts. Don't mistake slow progress for failure. Growth doesn't shout, it whispers.
You don't owe anyone proof of your worth. You don't need permission to rise. If the world doesn't see your light, shine anyway. If they doubt your strength, stand taller. Because you don't grow by being understood. You grow by standing firm even when you're not.
Greatness doesn't happen in comfort. It's built in the moments when you're tired, when you're scared, when quitting looks easier than continuing. But remember, easy never built anything worth having.
Stop waiting for the perfect day. There is no perfect day. There's only today. The clock doesn't wait, the world doesn't pause, and your dreams don't chase themselves. Get up, get focused, get moving.
What makes life beautiful isn't the absence of struggle. It's the courage to continue in spite of it. You
are a work in progress, a masterpiece under construction. Every setback is shaping you. Every challenge is chiseling away the doubt. So when the pain comes, welcome it. It's not the end. It's the sound of transformation.
Every sunrise is proof that you've been given one more shot, one more chance to make something out of the chaos. Life doesn't owe you comfort, but it gives you opportunity every single day you wake up breathing.
You're not here to just exist. You're here to expand, to test your limits, to stretch your courage, to see how far you can go before you break, and then go even further.
The world doesn't stop for your excuses. Time won't wait for your fear to fade. So stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is the fire that keeps you going. Get up and do the work, not because it's easy, but because it's worth it.
Maybe you've failed before. Maybe you've lost people you love. Maybe you've fallen so hard that you forgot what hope feels like. But listen, if your heart's still beating, your story isn't over. You're allowed to start again. You're allowed to rebuild.
Greatness doesn't shout. It doesn't need attention. It grows in silence. When no one's watching, when no one's cheering, that's when the real transformation begins. Because the truth is, you don't need the world to believe in you. You just need you.
Stand tall. Stand proud. Let every failure remind you that you tried. Let every scar remind you that you healed. You've walked through fire, and you're still standing. That means something. That means everything.
The road ahead will test you. It will push you. It will break you. It will bend you. But in that struggle, in that chaos, you will meet the real you, the version that refuses to quit. So rise up. Take your pain, your fear, your story, and turn it into fuel. Because the world doesn't need another echo. It needs a voice. Your voice. Your fight. Your fire. You are not done. You are not broken. You are becoming unstoppable. Keep going. Keep building. Keep believing. This is your time. This is your story. And it's only just begun.